Yeah.
I'm back, dude.
All right, come on.
Remaining this first quarter. The 1st and 10 at the 38. The interception. Here's Ryan. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Yards that time.
So when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Andre Howell. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Nigga commit, and he still get a pick. That's some bullshit, yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Hell no, man. That nigga, who that was, Allen?
Do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Good timeout.
Richmond. Richmond.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
So someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Watson. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Reset. Tiger.
Good game, bro.
Tiger.
Good game. I'm about to send it to you.
To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And
Yeah,
he'll go
no
down here
problem,
right around the
Mom.
23-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Buying time to his left. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And down inside the 15 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence,
That's
reminds me of a
right?
guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football.
Don't you know no good? Don't you know no
First and
good?
goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come back.
Now Watson going to sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Watson on the sneak, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Of course you do. Stingy do.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And here now come the Falcons. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Come here, man. Come here. Call me with not be free, boy.
The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, Ryan going underneath. It's Coleman. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 6 on the play, 12.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 in picking up the first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly
did. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dwayne Jackson, that is just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
first and 10. Watson dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did. Wanted a quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Here's a give to Miller. He'll take this one down to about the 40. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
Third and 2.
Got you this time. I'm gonna holler at
He
you.
finds his
Got you this time. You can't commit it in time, boy. That's bad for habit. Blood pressure go up.
Will Fuller.
I'm talking about.
And the Texans are an extra point away from
Don't do that
tying
every
this
time.
football game.
Feel like any time. We love that shit.
And correct me if I'm
We're
wrong, that
bound
was
with
just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the
There's a lot of canine
here. Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
I know you will.
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask quite a blessing there as they start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan.
Screen. I'm on that. I'm on him. I told linebacker, watch him.
Backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Get it down to the 33-yard line here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
thank you, dog.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Thank you, sir. I should have took that shit to the house. Me cross or 2 cross. I know you did, nigga. I was watching him, nigga.
I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, do you have a gamer tag, Charles?
No, I do not have a gamer tag. You must be a good player in order to earn a moniker.
Zone up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of C-ball.
Come back.
Third and long. It's Watson. Flushed out.
Got you.
And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Oh, my mama, man.
One team on now as this one's set away.
Don't get that ball. Don't get that ball.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Gotta create some type
so
of
out come the Falcons now. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, 39. Hey, gun. Left. Hey,
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
21. Let's go.
A handoff. Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player.
Oh, I should have turned around and
defensive
picked you.
back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller.
You had like 50 seconds.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Trying it, my boy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
That's that blitz.
Tiger. Richmond. Tiger.
The final shot before the break. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brooks Reed with a tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Watson on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brooks Reed in there to drop him for a 40-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. They're going for it. It's Watson. And he finds his man Griffin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Huh? I ain't going to it no more.
Watson going to give this one to Miller.
Like that
and he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Watson. Switch to his right. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Turnover. Let me get a pick, boy.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. On first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Drops it off for Coleman. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
He's going to let this one go. He's got it at the 15. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
On second down, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. On third down, Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Bryant's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. This is Miller. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A handoff, running left is Miller. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. And he will have it in, Demaryius Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Watson on 1st down. Flushed out right.
You call that a no look.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good game, man.
Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Come back, come back.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And got his man. It's caught.
Hey, that's what we call user skills, man. User skills. It's called user skills, Devo. It's called user skills. You know that. We deal with it. It's called.
Taking the lead here in the fourth quarter. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Pepper goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich...
I get it, nigga, another home run out this fucking middle, man. That running game will get it going, get it crunk.
You ain't got like 40 yards?
Nah, I got more than 40. I was looking at it while I was running. You feel me? Looking at it while I was running.
You got 41 yards rushing.
Shit, that's good enough. If I get the W, shit, you can put 100 on that hoe. Need a turnover, y'all boys. This is what it counts. Come on now. That dumb shit. I'm ready, D.
Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and I was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
A little over. Man.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Hey, wait.
Gotta try it here. He's back to
Man, I ain't believe it, boy. I came and sunny at your ass, man. All that goddamn half-back wheels and shit. You been back there chilling, selling newspapers and shit. You think they ain't come get you? Fuck that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good D, y'all.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Talking to yourself, boy. I feel you, boy. Be like that sometimes. You gotta talk to yourself. You don't talk to yourself, it ain't right.
Miller will get it. He has been busy
Come
today.
on, that pussy.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Miller.
Nah, bro, you can't catch me.
And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Come back.
On 2nd down, here's Miller.
I just saved this out with a timeout, goddammit. You dumb bitch.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I'm in the motherfuckers sometimes. Yeah, late night. Late night, they say be the best night.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Tiger. Come back. Tiger.
Offside, baby.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there.
I'm the best at that all-one, boy.
Remember in preseason, when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer.
Teachers say don't come outside.
So now the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Reset.
After the penalty, it's Miller.
Come on,
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Ooh, that right here, y'all.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye.
Come back. Tiger. Reset. Tiger. Richmond. Come back.
Here's Miller. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Now Watson gonna sneak it.
Game over, D-Ball. Game over, boy. Good game, my nigga.
Watson taking it in.
0-2, boy.
And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Got the other kill,
Takes
Red.
off with it. It's a fake. He gets it to
I
Thomas.
didn't even know it was a fake.
And
You
he
know it was
is
a
not
fake.
going
Hand
to
it
get
down.
in
Score.
there. He
Oh,
stops
kicking
short
the
of the
field
goal
goal.
line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I like that little fake shit, bro. Oh, run out, bro.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Damn, if you had a full flat, you'd have got to the end zone. Dog ass nigga.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
We'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise, this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
Hey,
It's
sick, man.
knocked
Show y'all
away
the
and
movement, man.
incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
We've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That shit over.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over.
Crazy how I jump in there.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovered. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right.
Shit was off. Shit went crazy.
I know I need to. You play one more, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.